Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. My office is here in Washington, D.C. We help clients all throughout the United States with all types of immigration applications. I am excited to be here with you live today to answer some questions. And the way it works, if you've never joined me before, feel free to put your question into the chat. I'll start off with some questions that others have asked me in the past that I think will be helpful to you. And we are streaming on multiple platforms. So I'm here on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So we're here on multiple platforms. So you may see me reading off questions from other platforms that you might not see, but I'll make sure that everyone understands what I'm responding to and understands the question. Okay. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and put it into the chat and I'll try to be more clear. All right. Just as a heads up, what we're doing here is just trying to provide general information about immigration. If you have specific questions, if you want to talk about your case in particular, I'm going to recommend calling our office and scheduling a consultation. You can call our office at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Call us, schedule a consultation. We're doing our consultations by Zoom, by phone, or in person. Again, we're located in Washington, D.C. So if you are in the area or if you want to come to D.C., please feel free to come by. We're happy to meet you in person. Go ahead and schedule a consultation before you come so we are available for you. Okay, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. I am getting some questions here. MK, thank you for joining me. Sam, thank you for joining me. We have lots of folks here. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have questions, put them in. But my goal here is for you guys to learn a little bit more about immigration, get a better sense of what you can expect, and perhaps maybe think of some options to get you in status if you are not already in status. Okay. Great. And today I'm especially excited. I don't know who's watching here, but I know that some of my clients sometimes log on, and we've had 4 VAWA approvals. We've been receiving these letters over the last week, and we're just so excited. We love to do VAWA. We are getting VAWA approvals without even a request for evidence, which is fantastic for us. We're so excited. We sometimes don't even submit a psychological evaluation, which a lot of attorneys I know do. But we are really focused on preparing a strong declaration, strong application with strong evidence. And we are super excited to see these approvals, these VAWA approvals. Some of our clients have been waiting for over 2 years for these approvals. I know that when I call them to give them the good news, that the first thing they say to me is they're so excited that they can go home and see their mother, that they can go home and see their family. We had 2 clients, I called 2 clients this morning with VAWA approvals, and we were so thrilled. I was tearing up. It was so heartfelt because I know that they've been in this country for such a long time that they have not seen their parents even back home. I know one of my clients, their mother is sick, and she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to see her. But now with this VAWA approval, that means the green card is on the way and she'll be able to go home and see her mother. So it touches my heart, and we're so grateful for the opportunity to work with so many people that involve us and that include us and trust us in their immigration journey. We know how important it is to them, and we do our best, and we have such a strong and capable team. I'm just so proud of our team and everybody that works here with us at Agarwal Law Group. So if you're looking for immigration assistance, I would highly recommend that you reach out to us. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. We work with all types of immigration applications. We are doing a lot of VAWA cases right now. So that is one of our favorite types of cases to work with. We also work with business immigration cases like H-1Bs. We help with O visas, national interest waivers. We help with other humanitarian cases like T visas for victims of trafficking, U visas for victims of crime. And of course, family-based green cards as well. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. I'm happy to chat with you about your immigration case. We're happy to figure out some options for you. I know today I had a consultation with someone who had consulted other attorneys in the past. She came here illegally as a child. She crossed the border illegally, and she didn't think she had options, but we were able to discover an option for her based on a previous employment experience that wasn't great, but we could use that to apply for something called a T visa, which can lead to a green card and ultimately U.S. citizenship, and not too many years. So there can be options if you're here without status, especially if you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, or you have a child who's a U.S. citizen who's 21 or over. It's very possible that you might qualify for benefits that could lead to a green card. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. And go ahead and put your questions in. I know I haven't gotten to it because I've just been so chatty. And if you don't know me, let me introduce myself again. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I help clients all throughout the United States and even outside the United States with their immigration applications. Okay? So one question I get a lot is, I don't live with my spouse, right? I'm still married technically, but we don't live together. Can I still apply for a green card? They are a U.S. citizen or they're a green card holder. Am I eligible to still apply for this green card? So the answer is yes. So you might be able to qualify for VAWA and VAWA-based green card, right? If you were married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, if you lived with them and that marriage was abusive, you don't have to be living with them right now. You could even actually be divorced as long as we're applying within 2 years of you getting divorced. Okay, so you may qualify for benefits. I would definitely check this out. Give us a call so we can screen you and see if you qualify. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go online to our Facebook page or our website, which is agarwalimmigration.com, AGARWAL, immigration.com. And schedule your consultation directly from there. During the consultation, we're going to talk about your immigration history. You don't need anything. I emphasize this. You don't need to bring anything. All the questions I ask, most people already know the answer, like approximate dates of entry, things like that. So don't worry about bringing things. If you have to bring something, we can schedule a follow-up and we won't charge you anything extra for that. Okay. Give me a call or go online to our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, to schedule a consultation. We're doing them by phone, by Zoom, or in person. And if you want to call us, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right. So this is exciting, right? You don't have to live with your spouse to be able to qualify for VAWA benefits, right? As long as you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. It's a real marriage, not just for immigration, and there's any kind of abuse in that marriage. So it could have been something that happened previously and you don't live with them anymore, okay? Call us 703-348-1663. All right. Let's see. Let me get to some of these other questions here that I have from you guys on YouTube. Let's see. MK says, since you're dealing with successful VAWA cases, do all the witness letters get verified by USCIS, either by calling or home visits, or have you had any VAWA cases with this issue? That's a great question. So we don't usually submit any witness letters when we do a VAWA case. We've been very successful with VAWA, and what we focus on is having a detailed declaration of all of the different types of abuses. And we do a legal argument. We submit proof that you were married to your spouse. It was a real marriage. So that could be things like photographs. That could be things like utility bills or any other mail that went to the same location, right? So there's many different ways to qualify to show that you were part of an abusive marriage. So we don't usually use witness statements. Sometimes we use it for bona fide marriage to show that it was a real marriage, not just for immigration purposes, but we don't really use it for abuse, if that helps you. Okay, give us a call if we can help you with your VAWA case. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. 1663. Again, 703-348-1663. I'm sorry that it looks blurry. Thank you. Yeah, I will go ahead and take a look at that. I think it's not that. I think it's the filter, actually. But thank you. Great. Hi, NM. Hope you're doing well. How long does it take to renew your work permit under VAWA? That's a great question. How long does it take to renew your work permit under VAWA? It usually takes about 6 months or so to get the work permit, but let's say you already have work authorization and you are submitting a renewal. As long as that renewal is submitted while that first one is still valid. So remember, there's only a certain time limit where you can submit that renewal application. If you submit it while that first one is still valid, then you will receive a receipt notice, and that receipt notice and your expired work authorization is sufficient proof for an automatic work authorization extension. Okay, I hope that is helpful. All right, MK says, do witness letters, are they needed to the I-360 in order for VAWA approval? That's a great question. So are witness letters necessary for a VAWA approval? We almost never submit witness letters, right? So no, they're not necessary. What is required is a detailed declaration of the various forms of abuse in the relationship that is qualifying you for VAWA. So that is what I would focus on. Make sure that it is very detailed. That is what we focus on. And we have been very successful with our VAWA cases. Give us a call, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. G says, hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you. Thanks for joining, G. Ramji says, how long does it take for ICE regarding a joint motion to reopen a removal order based on an I-130 approval? It just depends, right? It just depends. There's no specific time frame for that, unfortunately. Okay, MK says, attorney, the recent VAWA winning client that you were talking about earlier, how long did his or her VAWA take from start to finish? The VAWA took about 2 years for my most recent one that I got today. Another person's took about 3 years. And then I've had people get their VAWA approved in under 10 months. And then we recently had another one that was VAWA and green card in about 1.5 years. So it is varied. It goes all over the place. So it's been as fast, VAWA and green card in 1 year is the fastest we've had. And then the longest we've had so far is about 3 years for the VAWA and green card. Okay, hope that is helpful to you. Give us a call. Remember though, don't let that dissuade you. If you qualify for VAWA, right, you might not have other options. If you plan to live in the United States for a long time, get status, right? We don't know when these laws are going to change. We're going to have a new administration next year. If you think you're eligible for VAWA, I would apply for it and get status, because you know what? In just a few months, you're going to have work authorization. You might have travel authorization, right? And you might be able to visit family abroad. And then with a VAWA approval, and if you're eligible for a green card also, that changes your whole life here in the US. That changes your whole life to have status here in the US. So take advantage of your negative experience if you do qualify for VAWA and benefit from it. Change your life, change the life of your children. Call us if we can help you, and call us if you feel that we would be a good part of that journey for you. Okay, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. Our clients are all over the United States. They are literally all over the country, and we help them with all types of immigration applications. All right. Diara says, I skipped your question. Hold on. I wanted to know if the witness letters can come from your mom or your sister. Yeah, you can have witness letters from whoever, right? But I tell what I'm saying is for our applications, we rarely, if ever, I'm not even sure that we ever use witness letters. We use letters from people that say that can say that you live together, because sometimes victims of abuse in a marriage are not included on the lease, may not be listed on the utilities, may not be have a joint bank account, because this is all part of the abuse from the abusive spouse. So we use witness letters often to show that other people knew them to be married. That's when we use them. We don't usually use them for abuse. But if you have them, if other people witnessed it and they can, write a letter, that's great evidence, but it's not necessary, because you can still have an approval without having witness letters. So if you feel like you're a victim of abuse in your marriage, emotional abuse, financial abuse, verbal abuse, right, in your marriage, and you don't have witness letters, I don't want to let that stop you, because very rarely do we use witness letters on abuse. So call us, see how you might be eligible, because the benefits are huge and the benefits can change your life. If I have clients that are watching, I would love for you guys to say something, but it is really life changing. I can't even tell you some of the conversations I had today with my clients who got the VAWA approvals. It just really is touching. And they were scared from the beginning. They weren't sure it was going to get approved. And now that we have these approvals, it's just fantastic for them, and it's going to change their whole life. So call us if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Ahmed says, hello, Pratibha. Employer filed perm in August 2023. When can I expect approval? Usually about a year. So pretty soon, maybe I would say May is probably the earliest I would expect to see it. They are moving a little bit faster, but within a year, you should see a perm approval. Okay, or certification. That's the better word. Your perm can be certified. All right. Shibam says, I got married in 2017 with a US citizen, and I got divorced in 2018. Can I apply for a T visa? It depends. So a T visa is based on trafficking, right? So it's not VAWA, it's based on trafficking. So if there is something about your relationship that caused you to, maybe she treated you like a servant, maybe she had you doing lots of things at home. I don't know the details, but it's very possible that a domestic situation like that would result in could result in a T visa. So I don't know enough details, but I would suggest having a consultation. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Great. MK says, would you talk about your legal fees for a VAWA case? Absolutely. Our consultations for all cases are $150, right? So they're $150. We schedule you for 30 minutes to talk with me about any case that you might have. So we would go through that, and then depending on the facts related to your case, we can give you a quote for your VAWA case. What I can tell you is we have all sorts of payment plans available. We want to make this option really affordable for people that are eligible for it, right? Because often you're here in the US without status and you've been a victim of abuse. It could be emotional and mental abuse, but it's still painful and difficult. So we want the benefits to be available to you if you qualify. So we are very flexible with our payment plans. We have many different options available. Give us a call and we can certainly talk you through it. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go to our Facebook page right now and schedule your consultation. That's Agarwal Immigration is our Facebook page. And you can also check out our website and learn a little bit about the work that we do, learn about me, learn about our team, and you can see us all at agarwalimmigration.com. Okay, that's agarwalimmigration.com. MK says again, thank you, MK, for all of your questions. I'm not clear if all the VAWA witness letters get verified. What do you say about this? I'm not sure actually if they get verified or not. I think you should be ready to have them verified. So they may call the witnesses, they may ask questions, but remember that VAWA is a very confidential process, right? So they don't talk about your VAWA application with anybody. So it's very, very confidential. So they're not going to be asking about you or your VAWA application with anyone. However, they may check to see, is this a real person? Does this person live at this address? Anything that they can verify without having to disclose your VAWA case. So it's very possible. I would not do any fake witness letters. I'm not suggesting that you're going to, but what you want to do is be very truthful in your application. You want to provide consistent information. If there's an inconsistency, you want to be able to explain that inconsistency, right? Because these are great benefits. Don't, most likely you're going to get approved. If you are a victim of abuse and you're married to a US citizen or a green card holder, right, you will most likely have a very strong application. So don't try to paper it with more things that might cause you an issue. And I'm talking about this with witness letters, right? So maybe they can verify witness letters, but you should be ready for that. You should be ready for them to verify it, but don't let that prevent you from applying for VAWA, because what you want is that it's a confidential process, right? It's a victim of abuse. It's treated very, very delicately. And the government understands that this has to be kept confidential in order to encourage other people in your situation to also come forward and take back some of the power in their life, right? So be truthful, be consistent. Don't overthink it. Take advantage of the benefits if you think that you might be eligible. Give us a call, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. How long does it take if I'm a 10-year green card holder when I file for my children? How long does it take if I'm a 10-year green card holder when I file for my children? So it just depends on how old your kids are. If they're under 21, then it should be a faster process. But actually, it doesn't matter how long you've been a green card holder. What really matters is if you are a green card holder or if you're a US citizen. So if you're a 10-year green card holder, you should really think about becoming a US citizen, right? And those are getting processed so quickly right now. Within 3 months, you might see a a citizenship interview. So I would, if you have children that are under 21, the process will be faster. If your children are over 21, it's going to be slower no matter what. But becoming a citizen could likely make the process a lot faster. Okay, call us if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Prince says, do you have an office in New York? Do you have an office in New York? Our office is in Washington, D.C. We represent clients all over the place, all over the country, all over the world. So it doesn't matter if you're in New York or San Francisco or DC, you can work with us and you can come visit us if you want. New York is actually not that far away. And we do still represent you at the government interviews. So give us a call. You can take advantage of all the benefits of working with us. You get the same level of service. Some of our clients in DC or in the DC area don't even see us in person because everything can be done by phone, by Zoom, by our online portal where you can drag and drop documents. So we make it very easy to work with us remotely. The only people that come to see us in person are the people that prefer to see us in person. So it's not that they need to, they just want to, which is totally fine. We're in Washington, D.C. We're very accessible. So feel free to reach out to us, call our office, schedule an appointment. You can call us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Mohit says 12 months for VAWA. I got a work permit and advanced parole, but no prima facie. I didn't have my wife's proof of citizenship, but sent her driver's license. Is that fine? Great, Mohit. You don't need proof of citizenship. So usually when we apply for VAWA, what we do when we don't have proof of citizenship is we ask the government to verify that the U.S. citizen spouse or the green card holder spouse is what they are, a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. So you do need to have a spouse who is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder in order to be eligible for VAWA. If you don't have proof that they have this status, you can still apply, right? You can still apply. What we do is we ask the government to verify. I'm going to tell you, I will highly recommend. VAWA is complicated. Preparing the evidence for this kind of application can be complicated. It's already a very long process. If you can work with an attorney to do a VAWA case. I would highly encourage you to do that. You want to take advantage of this benefit, right? You get work authorization, you get travel authorization, this is a road to a green card for many people. So do it right, right? Do it right. Give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also schedule a consultation on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or on our website, which is agarwalimmigration.com. All right. I think that is all I can answer for today, unfortunately. But I will be on again, and I would love to chat more about VAWA and chat more about your questions. I'm so grateful that all of you joined us today. If you have friends or family that have immigration questions that want to join us for this conversation, please share this post with them. If you don't already like us and follow us on our social media pages, make sure you like us and follow us, and you'll be notified when I go live. We're right now on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok. We're also on Instagram, but make sure you hit that like button or follow button, whatever it is, and follow us and like us. So when we go live, you will be notified. And of course, share this post with others, and I will be on again. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. But in the meantime, best of luck on your immigration applications. And I look forward to meeting many of you for a consultation. Thanks so much. Have a great evening. Bye.